Good morning, Colfax, and welcome back to CTV for February 15th. Today, reporter Lily Nellist explores how Colfax students are investigating the opportunity to mentor elementary students as big brothers and sisters.
We take a look at how dual sport athletes balance two sports in the same season.
And we relive one of the most exciting sports moments of the year. Welcome to the show.
This week features a variety of exciting activities on campus. In addition to the 14th annual dodgeball tournament starting today, there are Spirit Days slated for each day of the week.
That's right, Izzy. This week's Spirit Week, in honor of the end of the exciting Quad Crown tournament, features 4 theme days.
Today is Pajama Day, tomorrow is Childhood Career Day, Thursday is Dress Like a Teacher Day, and Friday is a classic green and white Friday.
The dodgeball tournament begins today at lunch and runs all week. Ms. Schultz is leading a faculty team into the action, and last year's champions have now splintered into 2 new teams, which will make the open division that much more interesting. The tournament takes place in Gym A, and the admin is allowing an audience. However, players and audience members must be wearing masks.
In Quad Crown action, it was Devin Fagette edging out Joseph Painter for first place. And in the chess tournament, it was Silas Hurin and Dylan Holloway squaring off in the pro division, with Silas taking the win, the trophy, and 5 Quad Crown points. And in the chess amateur division, Marcus Smader is in the final and awaits the winners of Livia Litchfield and Ryder Vernon today.
Connecting with future Falcons is one of Colfax's most important missions. Reporter Lily Nellist traveled to Colfax Elementary, where a partnership is emerging with Colfax High.
Hey there, Falcons. I'm here at Colfax Elementary to help highlight the new Big Brother, Big Sister program partnership between the high school and the elementary school.
Students at Colfax High have been embracing the possibility of connecting with Colfax Elementary. This program works to create meaningful relationships between the campuses by pairing high school and elementary school students.
Big Brother, Big Sister program came about on our campus because the principal at Colfax Elementary asked me if we could somehow create a mentor program with the high school students up at the elementary school. And to make it have the biggest impact, they chose to use the Big Brother, Big Sister program to help facilitate those relationships. And through that, that's how it just became a part. I think I was asked because of our Link Crew program and having connections with students who are already mentoring those in the community here at the high school.
Mentors aren't the only ones that benefit from a program like this. According to the Big Brother Big Sister website, younger siblings have experienced significant positive change as a result of the program. Impacts on youth range from parental trust, grades, educational expectations, school attendance, and social competence. Nationwide, younger participants were 46% less likely to begin using illegal drugs and 27% less likely to begin using alcohol. While getting to interact with students at Colfax Elementary, mentors could enjoy benefits of their own.
I think this program will be beneficial to the high school students in many ways. First of all, you get to spend some positive time with the youth, which not all high school students have experienced, so right there they're gaining experience with youth work. This will look great on a college resume. You can get some volunteer credit with the high school, and you kind of get to change up one of your days in the week and go do something different than being on campus the whole time.
Providing a fun and inspirational relationship is only part of the potential of this program. Some Colfax High mentor candidates have been inspired by mentors in their own lives, encouraging them to want to invest in the lives of others.
In my personal life, I have 2 older siblings. The age gap is pretty similar to the age gap between the littles and the bigs. And having them in my life and having them help guide me through and get me through hard times has been really influential to me, and I think has helped me grow into the person I am now. And I think that same relationship developed between the big and the little in the match can have the same impact.
After these past months' struggles with weather, coronavirus, and other difficulties, Colfax Elementary is looking forward to the partnership and seeing the community grow, along with this new program on our campus.
This program will be beneficial to Colfax elementary students in several ways. One of our goals is to improve the social emotional well-being of students. There's a lot of research that shows that, you know, kids don't always listen to me, but they'll listen to somebody that's just a few years older than them, and they really need those role models, really positive role models. So a lot of research that shows that, and our kids have been, you know, in and out of school with distance learning last year and back and forth, and some have been at home more than at school, and they've really been through some challenges, and so this will help them connect with a role model at the high school, and be able to play some sports, play some games, have a conversation with them, and just give them that extra person that cares about them.
Thank you for joining me to learn about this amazing program. If you're interested, be sure to contact Ms. Ortega and help change some lives. With camera op and editor Tristan Campos, I'm Lillian Ellis for CTV, signing off.
What an awesome way to connect with Colfax elementary students.
This is definitely an awesome opportunity, especially for underclassmen who are looking for a way to serve their community and invest in the future of Colfax High.
We have entered an exciting stretch of the winter sports season where championships are played for and epic play matches unfold.
5 years have gone by since our boys soccer team last made a playoff appearance. This year's squad ended that drought, earning the 3rd seed in the Division 5 bracket. The Falcons hosted 6th seed Encina Prep last Thursday. Colfax took a 1-goal advantage when Cannon Tomlin served up a perfect ball off a penalty kick to Matt Schmidt, who knocked it home. A very physical game that saw multiple yellow cards and rough play throughout wound late into the second half before Encina struck with a goal of their own to tie.
1, 2, 3, Falcons!
Regulation ended in a 1-1 tie, setting up 2 10-minute extra periods that also could not decide a winner. The game would come down to penalty kicks. Both teams trotted out their best 5 scorers, and 10 shots later, the game was still tied, forcing head coach Caleb McBride to go deeper into his bench. Freshman Hudson McDonald got the nod and stepped up to the biggest shot of his life. And hammered it home. The stage was set. Colfax had a 1-goal advantage, and goalie Will Stonestreet was 1 stop away from helping his team advance in playoff for the first time in nearly 18 years. With one sensational play, an entire team's hard work and perseverance was rewarded. Such an exciting game. I am so glad I was able to be there, and I encourage everybody to get out to as many of these postseason events as possible because they're fun. The team's postseason march continues tonight when the boys travel to Delhi to take on the number 2 seed Hawks at 6 p.m.
The Snowboard team raced at North Star on Monday, February 7th. The boys team holds 2nd place in the league, and it has 2 state qualifiers, Cooper Best and Nathan Francella. The team is having success despite losing number 1 rider Zach Samuelson to a broken clavicle suffered free riding. The girls team holds down 3rd place in the league, with Kaylin Simpson and Quincy Mora already qualifying for states. Both teams will be racing on Friday at Boreal.
Many high school students are multi-sport athletes, balancing their lives, sports, and academics. Bethany Gadway explored the unique world of athletes participating in 2 sports at once.
Colfax has a very high percentage of multi-sport athletes, and this season it also has students doing multiple sports in the same season. Curious about how these students manage 2 sports, school, and life, I talked to freshman Quincy Mora and senior Noah Francella, who are currently doing just that.
I've been running for 4 years. I have skied for 10 years, 4 years on the team. This is my first year back in soccer after playing for 7 years before I quit. And then this is probably like my 10th year of golf coming up this season.
This winter sports season, Noah is on the varsity boys soccer team as well as the alpine ski team. He and Quincy have soccer in common, but on the mountain, their sports are a little different.
I have been playing soccer since I was 3, I believe, and I've been snowboarding since 6th grade.
The life of a multisport athlete is always challenging, especially when doing two in the same season. Noah and Quincy both have full lives beyond sports. Quincy was the freshman class vice president and holds down a 4.0 GPA. Noah has a 3.4 GPA, participates in many of the big school events like homecoming, and has his sights set on a 4-year university after graduation. With full plates, the duo said they have about 1 day of free time in a 7-day week.
I would say I manage all my schoolwork by doing all my work at night, so then I have a deadline at night. I'll finish it all, and by tomorrow morning or the next morning, it will all be done and complete. So I make sure I get it all done and don't go to bed until it's all complete.
Without family support, this would be an almost impossible achievement. So I decided to talk to Quincy's dad, the Colfax snowboard coach Mike Mora, about what it's like to not only be a parent of a busy student, but also her coach.
We race on Mondays and we practice Wednesdays with an option to practice on Saturdays. So it's a good 15 to 20 hours a week commitment. Quincy is a very driven student. She puts her academics first, and then she makes the sports work. So if she can't make practice on Wednesdays, then she'll come up on a Thursday practice with a different team. But her schoolwork comes first. As all our athletes, I try to put that as number one is academics.
67% of Colfax students play a sport. 36% play multiple sports, and only 2% play multiple sports at the same time. Colfax has a total of 17 athletes who have taken this on, and it has worked out well for Quincy and Noah. As the winter sports season comes to a close, Noah and Quincy not only completed both sports and kept their lives together, but they did it well. Quincy qualified for states in snowboarding and is being pulled up to play with the varsity soccer team in playoffs. Noah qualified for the Alpine State Championships, and he and the boys soccer team are headed to the playoffs. Reporting for CTV with camera op and editor Katie Marks, I'm Bethany Gadway.
As a multi-sport athlete myself, I can't imagine doing them at the same time. Those athletes are awesome.
They really are, Megan.
Club leaders. The yearbook team is assembling club pages now, and they need your club photos. If you are part of a club and still need to schedule a time to take a club photo, contact Owen Wines at wines024@puhsd.k12.ca.us. The sooner the better, Colfax. Let's make this the best yearbook yet.
Megan, a new club has just launched with freshman Rebecca Johnson and co-advisors Mrs. Barroso and Mr. Hermberger, creating opportunities for students to get their hands in the dirt and hopefully serve people and the environment.
The new club is the Garden Club, and they are inviting anybody that is interested to join them for an interest meeting on Friday in Mrs. Barroso's room.
The club will focus on teaching students how to grow and care for various types of plants and eventually renovating the greenhouse, Colfax greenhouse.
Next Tuesday is 2/22/22, and that means it's 2-2 Tuesday. What's 2-2 Tuesday, you may ask? Well, leadership invites you to join them in wearing your favorite tutu and celebrating this fun and unique date.
Today is course preview day, so in just a few short minutes, freshmen, sophomores, and juniors will be visiting 4 different classes to get an idea of what you may want to take next year. Make sure to visit any classes you are unsure about or may be interested in. Because class signups are due next week, seniors, you need to head to the theater for a senior class meeting.
Well, Colfax, that's all we have for you today.
Next week, we take a unique look into the sports of motocross.
And have a special sports show dedicated to the winter playoffs. Until then, I'm Megan Town.
And I'm Isabella Volpe. Have a great day, Colfax.